Dishonesty. It's a cancer, eating away at the soul of an organization. It's a silent killer of success, leaving behind a trail of broken trust and shattered dreams. We see the impact in plummeting morale, stifled innovation, and lost revenue. The worst part? It's often hidden in plain sight, masked by charisma and clever manipulation. Dishonesty isn't always blatant lies or grand theft. It can be subtle, taking credit for another's work, calling in sick when you're not, gossiping and spreading rumors. These seemingly small acts erode the foundation of trust upon which any successful organization is built. It creates a climate of suspicion where colleagues second-guess each other's motives and fear speaking their minds. Imagine a workplace where everyone is looking over their shoulder, afraid to share ideas or challenge the status quo. This is the poisonous environment that dishonesty breeds. It stifles creativity, hinders collaboration, and ultimately sabotages growth. The sad truth is, dishonesty is often rewarded in the short term. Those who cut corners, manipulate others, and prioritize self-interest may climb the ladder quickly. But their success is built on a foundation of sand, destined to crumble. True, lasting success comes from integrity, transparency, and a commitment to doing the right thing, even when it's hard. It's time to shine a light on this hidden saboteur and root it out. It's time to build a culture of honesty and trust where everyone can thrive. Identifying those who are dishonest can be challenging. They are often masters of disguise, projecting an image of trustworthiness while secretly engaging in deceptive practices. However, certain behaviors can serve as red flags. They may consistently deflect blame, pointing fingers at others when things go wrong. They might be masters of manipulation, twisting facts to fit their narrative and playing the victim to garner sympathy. Another telltale sign is a lack of transparency. They may withhold information, operate in secrecy, or fail to properly document their actions. This lack of openness breeds suspicion and makes it difficult to hold them accountable. They may also exhibit a sense of entitlement, believing they are above the rules and deserving of special treatment. This can manifest in abusing company resources, taking advantage of colleagues, or bending ethical guidelines for personal gain. Recognizing these behaviors is crucial to protecting your organization from the insidious effects of dishonesty. It's important to remember that dishonesty is not always a personality flaw. Sometimes it's a symptom of a toxic work environment that incentivizes unethical behavior. When employees feel pressured to achieve unrealistic goals, or when they see dishonesty being rewarded, they may be more likely to engage in such behavior themselves. This is why creating a culture of honesty and integrity is paramount. Leaders must set the tone from the top, demonstrating ethical behavior in their own actions and holding others accountable for theirs. They must establish clear expectations, provide ethical training, and create safe channels for reporting misconduct without fear of reprisal. Dishonesty doesn't operate in a vacuum. It's a virus that spreads, infecting every aspect of an organization and ultimately hindering its growth. When trust is broken, collaboration suffers. Teams become fragmented, communication breaks down, and innovation grinds to a halt. Employees become more concerned with protecting themselves than working together towards a common goal. This lack of unity and shared vision directly impacts productivity. Instead of focusing on their tasks, employees waste time and energy navigating office politics, guarding against backstabbing, and deciphering hidden agendas. The result is a decline in efficiency, missed deadlines, and a general sense of apathy towards organizational goals. The impact extends beyond internal operations. Dishonesty can severely damage a company's reputation, leading to lost clients, diminished brand value, and difficulty attracting top talent. In today's interconnected world, news of unethical behavior spreads quickly. Consumers are increasingly conscious of a company's ethical track record, and they're quick to boycott those who violate their trust. Moreover, attracting and retaining talented individuals becomes a major challenge. Top performers seek work environments that are ethical, transparent, and driven by a strong moral compass. Dishonest organizations struggle to attract and retain such talent, leading to a decline in the quality of their workforce and further hindering their growth potential. Section 4. The price of neglect, leadership's role in upholding ethics. Leaders play a pivotal role in setting the ethical tone of an organization. Their actions, or lack thereof, have a profound impact on the behavior of their employees. When leaders turn a blind eye to dishonesty, they create a culture where such behavior is not only tolerated, but implicitly encouraged. This sends a dangerous message that ethical boundaries are flexible and that personal gain trumps integrity. Conversely, leaders who actively champion ethical conduct create a workplace where honesty is valued and rewarded. They lead by example, demonstrating integrity in their own interactions and decision-making. They establish clear ethical guidelines, provide training on ethical dilemmas, and create safe channels for reporting misconduct without fear of retaliation. Moreover, they hold themselves and others accountable for upholding these standards. They address ethical breaches swiftly and decisively, demonstrating that dishonesty will not be tolerated at any level of the organization. This commitment to ethical leadership fosters a culture of trust and transparency, where employees feel empowered to speak up about wrongdoing and are confident that their concerns will be taken seriously. It's important to remember that building an ethical culture is not a one-time initiative. It requires ongoing effort, reinforcement, and a willingness to address emerging challenges. Leaders must continuously evaluate their ethical framework, adapt to changing circumstances, and ensure their actions consistently reflect their commitment to integrity. Section 5. The ripple effect. How dishonesty impacts everyone. The impact of dishonesty extends far beyond the immediate victims. It creates a ripple effect that touches every corner of the organization and even spills over into the wider community. Employees who witness dishonesty, even if they are not directly targeted, experience a decline in morale and motivation. They may become disillusioned with the company's values and question their own commitment to the organization. This can lead to increased cynicism, decreased productivity, and a higher likelihood of employees leaving the company. The organization suffers from a loss of talent, institutional knowledge, and the financial burden of recruiting and training replacements. Customers who are deceived or treated unethically lose trust in the company and may take their business elsewhere. This can result in diminished revenue, damage to the company's reputation, and difficulty attracting new customers. Moreover, dishonesty can erode public trust in the entire industry or sector. When one company engages in unethical practices, it casts a shadow over its competitors, even those operating with integrity. This can lead to increased regulation, heightened scrutiny, and a general decline in consumer confidence. Ultimately, dishonesty undermines the very fabric of society. It erodes trust in institutions, fosters a culture of suspicion, and makes it more difficult to address collective challenges. Building a more ethical world starts with each individual, each organization, committing to honesty, transparency, and integrity in all their actions. Section 6. Building a fortress of trust, the path to integrity. Creating a workplace where honesty thrives requires a multi-pronged approach. It starts with leadership setting the tone from the top. Leaders must embody integrity in their own actions, consistently demonstrating that ethical behavior is not optional, it's the foundation of everything they do. This requires clear communication of ethical expectations, providing regular training on ethical dilemmas, and creating safe channels for reporting misconduct without fear of reprisal. But it doesn't stop with leadership. Every individual within the organization has a responsibility to uphold ethical standards. This means being honest in their dealings, refusing to participate in or condone dishonest behavior, and speaking up when they witness wrongdoing. Cultivating a culture of open communication is crucial. Employees must feel safe to voice their concerns, challenge unethical behavior, and offer alternative solutions without fear of retaliation. This requires building a culture of psychological safety where individuals feel respected, valued, and heard. It's also essential to celebrate and reward ethical behavior. Recognizing and acknowledging those who demonstrate integrity reinforces the message that honesty is not just expected, it's admired and appreciated. Building a fortress of trust takes time and consistent effort. It requires vigilance, open dialogue, and a commitment to learning from mistakes. But the rewards are immeasurable. A culture of honesty fosters collaboration, innovation, and a sense of shared purpose, ultimately leading to sustainable success and a more fulfilling work experience for everyone.